Bad injuries, good liability, and what we call target defendants against commercial companies that have large insurance coverages. Now, one other thing I should mention to you is the importance of insurance coverages. It's the biggest problem for our clients, that we have people that get seriously hurt, and because people are driving around with minimum or no insurance, the only resource that the clients have is to go after their own insurance company under what they call the uninsured motorist coverage. And most people don't really understand that. You can raise your uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage up to the limits of your own liability coverage. Now, that becomes important because if the other person doesn't have insurance and you feel you should have 250,000 or 500,000 of coverage on your own, protect yourself and your family from if you unfortunately cause an accident and are liable. If you're injured, you should protect yourself and make sure you have at least that coverage in the event that the other people don't have insurance or have minimal insurance. And it's very cheap to raise that to the limits of your own liability coverage. But the insurance companies don't push it because they don't make money off it. So it's basically one of the best insurances that you can get. And it's well worth paying to increase your coverage up to the limits of your liability coverage. I'll mention that to you guys. I would check your own policies because I can tell you, we see people all the time and people that you think have a lot of common sense and deal with some of this stuff, and they still have limited or minimal coverage. So it's cheap, it's easy, and that's something that we've been trying to get out for 40 years. And it doesn't matter what time of year or season, because the cost of insurance, many people are riding around with minimal or no insurance. And they think it's fine. Yeah, that is until they get into an accident. And then there's all kind of problems. When you get into an accident, time is frozen. All the facts, all the circumstances, the insurance coverages are as of that particular moment. So it's important to make sure you have the right stuff before that moment is frozen. Another really important part is to take the medical PIP, personal injury protection coverage. They will try to get you to take your personal insurance instead of paying for the PIP, personal injury protection. Do not do that. Get the $250,000 as a minimal amount of personal injury protection, which means that they will pay all auto accident related medical bills for now and into the foreseeable future, as long as it's directly caused by it and related to and submitted. You have basically 2 years to file a lawsuit, but to submit the medical bills, you have 6 years by a contract. But that is very important too. The reason that's important from our business is because the medical insurance is for personal problems, not for auto accidents. They will bite you teeth and nail not to pay on medical bills caused by accidents when you have auto coverage. And if you should have had to pay, and you didn't.